What is up, crypto community? Welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining me. Bitcoin is sitting at about 42.6k. Check the price of XRP. XRP, our favorite stable coin, sitting at 57 cents. There was a $15 billion XRP hack just a few hours ago. For a very brief time, an X post made by Whale Alert claimed as much as 25 billion XRP. Right, a quarter of the entire supply, 25%, were on the move from an unknown wallet to Bitfinex. Bitfinex is the company that also is behind Tether, the largest stablecoin. Bitfinex has been around for a long time. It's a really big exchange. Given that amount of cryptocurrency supposedly moved amounts to approximately half of all the circulating supply, the post immediately raised eyebrows and was quickly removed with justification that there was an issue with properly reading the Ripple node response. Around the same time, Paolo Ardino, the CTO of Bitfinex and CEO of Tether, took to X to explain that the transaction, worth approximately $15 billion, was in fact an attempted partial payments exploit attack on the exchange. I'm no blockchain expert, so I can't tell you what this exactly is, but it was an attack. This guy was trying to hack $15 billion. Imagine if he got away with that. The price of XRP would absolutely get decimated with that sell pressure. He also stated the attack was unsuccessful as Bitfinex properly handles the delivered amount data field. Really quick, guys, before I get into the rest of the news, if you want $41 for free, sign up with Webull, deposit 1 penny, and you're guaranteed $41 in free stocks just for signing up and depositing a penny. And if you need a spot to get XRP or Flare or other cryptocurrencies, I recommend Uphold. It's sleek, it's simple, it's secure. It's where I get my XRP daily. But never keep your crypto on a centralized exchange like Uphold. Nothing against Uphold or Coinbase or Binance, but these exchanges expose you to counterparty risk, so it's always good to have a cold storage wallet like a Ledger. So Jim Cramer coming out on the 12th saying the major top isn't on Bitcoin. There's an inverse Jim Cramer ETF for a reason. This guy tends to get a lot of stuff wrong. So he's calling for a major top in Bitcoin. Maybe he's wrong. However, I've been saying that I do think Bitcoin will continue to dump because if you don't know what happened, on January 11th, $25 billion of Bitcoin from the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust became redeemable. So a lot of people are speculating that's a lot of sell pressure. And some people are saying, I think Blockchain Backer, if you haven't heard of Blockchain Backer, I guess I would say he's in the XRP community. He's a big YouTuber. I think he has over 100,000 subscribers. And he is saying 10K is hopium. We're going to see 3K Bitcoin. Now, I think that's a little bit crazy. My worst case scenario is like 15K Bitcoin. But I think a more realistic thing is a pullback to maybe 30K or something. Ultimately, though, this Bitcoin ETF is going to provide a lot of sell pressure through Grayscale. So we'll just have to wait and see. We're playing the long game, not the short game. Here's a clip from Santiago Velez. Who is this guy? He is the co-founder of Blockchain Digital, global innovators in computers for decentralized applications. So a very smart guy in crypto. Listen to what he has to say about XRP.
So it's only a matter of time, I think, before portfolio managers look for all manner of ETFs in digital assets to blend into their portfolios. And again, those underlying assets, they need to have those prerequisites, right? So if you're going to create an ETF, I would look which ones have regulatory clarity in the United States. And the only one I can think of is XRP. So to me, I'm again really bullish on it for the long run.
So I've been speculating a lot recently on an XRP ETF. A lot of other people have, including smart guys like Santiago Velez. You got to have the prerequisites, and regulatory clarity in the United States is hard for cryptocurrencies, and XRP is coming ahead on top of that with their lawsuit already. It just seems like once the dominoes fall in the right place, the Ethereum ETF will be next, and then the XRP ETF will follow. It might take some time as this Bitcoin ETF is brand new, and the market's probably going to want to see a little bit of time to see how things work out before we go on to future ETFs. But speaking of ETFs, XRP is seeing more inflows to institutional funds around XRP. Here's a chart from CoinShares, and there's a 244% surge in the past week for XRP inflows. These numbers right here are in the millions. Last week, there was 900,000 in inflows. This week, there's 2.2 million in inflows. And it's only second to Bitcoin and Ethereum. So it only makes sense that after Ethereum ETF is approved, then something like an XRP ETF will be approved. And who knows, maybe you see an XRP ETF before you see a Bitcoin ETF. And going on further with these ETFs, James Seyfarth, I'm not sure how you say that. He's an ETF research analyst for Bloomberg. He's here talking with Thinking Crypto about the future of these ETFs and an XRP ETF. Take a listen.
I believe he was on Bloomberg. Stephen McClurg, Valkyrie Chief Investment Officer, he made a statement that, look, after this Bitcoin spot ETF is approved, later down the line, we could see an Ethereum or a XRP ETF. Do you think that happens sometime later this year, given that we're headed into that bull market?
I knew this question was coming from you because we always talk about this. Look, I think so I've been telling everyone the way I view it is Bitcoin and Ethereum are off on a pedestal on their own for possibly getting approved this year. The only remote possibility would, I guess, be XRP, but I think that's not happening this year because unless the court case is completely done, right? They're still challenging this in court, right? It's not completely done. The SEC is literally fighting against Ripple in court. So, and not to mention, part of the reason why I think we'll get Ethereum and why I think we're getting Bitcoin, hopefully that tweet doesn't change anything, and why I think we're getting Ethereum is that we have futures already trading on the CME that are regulated by the CFTC, which is a regulated market. And then we have the futures ETFs, which also are kind of like pushing this thing along as well. So we don't have any of that for Ripple. So like I would take like way under on 2024, maybe 2025, but we get regulatory clarity out of the courts on how XRP or Ripple is going to be handled. But yeah, I think no shot in 2024 personally, but I guess crazier things are happening. I haven't, to be honest, been paying super close attention to what's going on that front. But what I've been saying for the most part is anything other than Bitcoin or Ethereum, we likely need a little act of Congress or like a change of administration or some serious big time court decision to get these things across the line, to get any other sort of asset class or digital asset into a Bitcoin wrapper or into an ETF wrapper. Geez, I'm sorry.
No, great point. And I remember you mentioned that usually the process has been the futures get approved first, then. So that's a great point.
So first, the futures, which have been trading on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange for years now. Now we have a Bitcoin ETF, and it's just a matter of time before we get followed with an XRP ETF. In Google, they must be bullish on the XRP ledger because Google Cloud, one of the largest cloud services, if not the largest in the world, has joined the Flare network. Google Cloud is one of 100 organizations adopting this combined role, both securing the network as a validator and contributing to the Flare Time Oracle series. According to an announcement shared with CoinDesk on Monday, Flare, which calls itself the blockchain for data, gives developers access to decentralized data via its Oracle system. In blockchain parlance, Oracle refers to entities that connect networks to external systems. There are a few entities that offer access to such a volume of data as Google Cloud, making its banner partnership for Flare and a reminder of the blockchain adoption going on at tech giants like Google. Why is XRP so stable right now? Here is why. It's important to realize that XRP is currently holding above the crucial 200-day exponential moving average, a level that has morphed into a dynamic support line. This pivotal line sits at approximately 55 cents, and it's now a battleground where XRP's short-term destiny is being contested. Despite these rejections of 63 cents, XRP's ability to stay afloat the 200-day exponential moving average suggests underlying strength and potential for growth, okay? Keep in mind, guys, yes, XRP is very stable right now. It's not pumping like crazy, but when XRP runs, it sprints. It has these very volatile pumps. It's just a matter of time before we see another one of those. As always, guys, thanks for joining me. Have a great day. Until next time.